I wonder what my dear sister Lynette is doing right now. Missing me to death, I'm sure.
There'll be an extra fee for that.
Rebooting.
So long as the audience thinks that seeing is believing, there's no limit to the number of tricks I can pull off.
Extra fee for that.
My research has so much potential.
Yes, finally on the right path. Squall Fury! The wind rises.
And voila! Step right up. the road.
I'm going in!
Squall Fury, you dare to gaze upon me?
Now disappear.
Ad Astra Abbott. Thank you for complete. Ad Astra.
Step right up. Now disappear. Let's get this show on the road. Step right up. Disappear! A round of applause! And voila! Step right up! Let's get this show on the road! And voila! Now disappear!
Cryo incarnate!
Here comes the finale!
My will embodied!
Step right up! Let's get this show on the road! Now disappear! Step right up! And voila!
Let it be known that divinity is mine! Churn! Insignificant pest! My body! It's... I am the all-knowing God! Is this retribution? Now, your eyes have been opened. Burn to oblivion!
Step right up.
Kneel!
A round of applause.
Reality is pain!
I'm fine.
Good riddance, cruel world!
And voila!
Possible.
Now disappear! Let's get this show on the road! Nip that in the bud! One with the force. Step right up.
I was destined for more.
This realm is true. If you ever have it...
This is no time for distractions. Seriously, you have a great magician standing right here. You don't want to miss the best part, do you?
Oh, it's you, cutie. To what do I owe the honor of your visit? Are you here to peruse the library? Or perhaps you're here to visit a certain... As considerate as ever, I see. Alas, what rotten luck. You just so happen to have caught me in the middle of some important work. I'll have to treat you to afternoon tea some other time.
Wait, you're actually busy? With work? That's not a sight you see every day.
You're right. The last time I was this consumed with research must have been way back at the academia. I haven't done this much thinking for a long time. It's rather exhausting. If you're that interested, why don't you join in on the fun? What do you say? Want to help me relive my days as a scholar?
It's not polite to pawn off your work on other people, you know.
Is that a no, then? It will be quite the rare opportunity to work together. And you would, of course, be generous. As you probably know, the Knights of Favonius have long conducted research on alchemy. But most of that research has been carried out in a laboratory setting. The public's knowledge of alchemy is quite minimal. Which means that up to this point, most of our research and discoveries have remained quite distant from people's daily lives. We've put a lot of mora into the research, but have very little to show for our efforts. Noting this disconnect, Jean decided to start an initiative where we'd share the fruits of our labor with the people. For now, that means introducing them to several different kinds of alchemical potions. As it happens, I already have some experience with this work. Even though I usually work at the library, I have lent my support in the past to the management of the Knight's potion supply. Potioneering was also one of my academic specializations back in the day, so Jean thought I was the best person for the job. But to create potions practical enough to support the daily needs of the people, a lot of adjustments had to be made to the ingredients we use, and the overall. All in all, what started as a relatively simple research project soon evolved into something exceedingly complicated.
So, are you asking us to help you with your research? 'Cause, you're not exactly talking to two alchemy experts over here.
No worries. I've already thought of the perfect job for you two. Alchemical practices are becoming more and more advanced, but there's still a disconnect between our research and the general public. What we really need is to collect feedback from the people. Otherwise, we won't truly know if we're satisfying their needs. But if we want to conduct research and collect feedback at the same time, we need to go about things in a more efficient way. So, I thought the best way to do that would be to open up a potion shop. That way, we could continue to handle the alchemy side of things while also being able to interface with the public and understand their needs.
Oh, it's like killing two pigeons with one stone! Smart idea, Lisa!
Well, of course. And who better to take on this job than one of the most accomplished among our ranks, the Traveler? When I was at the academia, students would often help out with each other's research projects. I'm sure my cuties wouldn't want to miss out on the opportunity to experience that sort of youthful enthusiasm for themselves.
Yeah, you make it sound nice and all, but Paimon still thinks you're just looking for a way to pawn off your work.
I like your enthusiasm. When all our work is done, I will personally see to it that you're generously rewarded. All of the initial preparations have been made, so let's head to the shop. We'll finish our discussion after we get there.
The wind rises. Too slow.
I have high hopes.
Need to end a few enemies? This had better be important.
This is the shop.
Wow, looks like you've made a lot of preparations already. Did you do this all by yourself?
It was a group effort. A whole bunch of knights helped out. Jean secured the initial funds to open the shop. Albedo and Sucrose provided the ingredients and equipment needed to brew the potions. And the logistics company is handling the provision of all future supplies. Now with your help, it's like an additional weight has been lifted off my shoulders. The knights have been busy spreading the word about our shop over the past few days. So, we should be ready to open once we've finished our final preparations. Okay, let's not keep everyone waiting then. Why don't you take these ingredients and try your hand at brewing a potion? Oh, looks like you finished your potion. Now, all we need to do is put it on display for sale.
Looks like we're done with all the prep work. Why don't...
Oh, seems like everything is going well. You've already sold your first batch of... As for what potions you should brew next, we'll need... That means staying up to date on the latest news and trends to try and anticipate people's needs.
That sounds kinda hard.
Don't worry. I already took it upon myself to compile all the latest news on the market for you. What do you think? Have any ideas on the kinds of potions? Go ahead and try to cultivate some herbs then. Bioalchemical processing can infuse herbs. Using different herbs in the brewing process will, in turn... All right, cutie. Why don't you get started? Seems like you've gotten the hang of the cultivation side of things. I should probably mention, a knight from the logistics company has arrived. She'll be the one handling the provision of all future supplies. And after that, it'll be your time to shine.
Yeah, shouldn't it be our time to shine? You know, the three of us? What about your role in all this?
My role? Naturally, it was to ensure my... Okay, I'll be rooting for you. Good luck.
I knew this would happen.
Greetings, Honorary Knight.
Greetings, Paimon. My name is Breda. I'm a knight from the logistics company. It's such an honor to meet the famous traveler and our loyal attendant.
Wow, Paimon's fame is really spreading across the land! One small correction though. Paimon's her companion, not her attendant.
My apologies. I guess I got a bit carried away after hearing all about your exploits. It's just like something out of a novel. You're practically legends at this point. I'm a bit jealous, actually. I'd love to wander the land in search of adventure like one of those knights you read about in stories. Seems like a really fun life. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping at least. Anyway, we've got some prep work to wrap up, right? My orders from the acting grandmaster are to support your business in any way that I can. If there's anything you need, just let me know. You're in luck.
Hey, what's up?
It's been a while.
Whoa, Beto and Yua! Wait, you two know each other?
Well, we haven't known each other long, but we hit it off right away. Guess it was meant to be.
I met Captain Beto at Dornman Port. She was here in Mondstadt to buy some supplies, and I offered to accompany her around the area.
Wow. Yua taking the initiative and making friends? Did Paimon hear that right?
Given that the two of us just met, I wouldn't go so far as to call us friends just yet. I was just being hospitable, as is expected of a knight.
Huh? Oh, I thought we were getting along pretty well. You're telling me you were just being polite?
Oh, no, I didn't mean it like that. I just thought that after my blunder earlier, you probably wouldn't want to be my friend.
Come on, it was just a little misunderstanding, that's all. You're still beating yourself up about that? Honestly, I'd forgotten all about it.
Misunderstanding? What happened?
Well, a few days ago, after docking at Dornman Port, I thought I'd treat the crew to some time at the tavern to blow off some steam. While we were there, an argument broke out between a couple of drunk guys. Things looked like they were about to get physical, so I intervened to try and break it up. I tried talking to them, but they were in the mood for a fight, and my words fell on deaf ears. So I had to resort to, a more hands-on way of getting them to calm down. Eula was patrolling the area while all this was going down, and when she walked in, oh, it wasn't a pretty sight.
I should probably take it from here. Recently, we've intercepted a string of attempts to smuggle goods through Dornman Port, so we decided to step up our patrols in the area. On my rounds that day, I noticed a group of people I'd never seen before, and they were sailors. My suspicions were raised, so I asked their captain to show a valid entry permit for the port. Captain Beto said she didn't have the entry permit on her person and told me to check with the port authorities myself. I insisted that she should accompany me there, and, well, you can see how things could get heated in a situation like that.
Hey, you were just doing your duty. It was my fault, really. I should have watched my tone, but I had a few too many, and... Anyway, it all worked out in the end. I took Eula back to my ship, showed her my documents, and that was that. Misunderstanding resolved. I felt bad, though, so I told her I'd treat her to a drink when we got back to the tavern. Once we got to talking, we really hit it off. We sat there chatting until the tavern was about to close.
Captain Beto mentioned that she wanted to have a look around the city the next day. I was also planning to head back to headquarters to submit some paperwork, so we decided to go together.
I meant to say earlier, drop the captain and just call me Beto. There's no need for formalities between friends.
Oh, yes, of course. Pardon me for being so formal. Anyway, as for why we're here, I heard about your shop when I got back to headquarters, and after discussing it with Beto, we decided to stop by and say hello.
Oh, that's right. Plus, I'm curious to see what the deal is with these Mondstadt potions you've been brewing up. Could do. Although, I don't have any health issues, and my ship's already stocked with everything I could need out on the ocean. Let me think. Oh, do you have a potion that helps with getting to sleep?
Are you having trouble sleeping, Beto?
No, not me. The minute my head hits the pillow, it's lights out till the next morning. It's just that, I have this friend. She doesn't lack for anything, and she eats right and drinks right, but she just doesn't sleep well. I don't know if it's a case of affluenza, or if she just has too many things on her mind.
Wait, this friend you're talking about, you must mean...
Yep. She's no stranger to rare and precious treasures, but I'd wager that to her, the chance to relax and get a good night's sleep is rarer than any treasure in her collection.
All right, we'll get started on that order for you right away.
Great! Thanks for the help.
Squall and Fury.
And voila! Lynette!
Hello there. I was just thinking about finding a patch of grass to lie down if you don't need me for anything. It's not every day that we get to meet in the overworld. There's no need to be so formal. Morning. I hope you'll have a wonderful day.
Hey, buddy! Good to see you again. Oh, this place is dope, and so huge! Good morning to you, too. Whew, I just finished my run, then practiced my horse stance in a few kicks. How's your day looking? I still got a few more moves to practice here, but do you want to meet at the tea house after I'm done?
I'm here. Good morning. I'm just going to stay here if you don't have any special assignments.
Oh, it's you. I must apologize. I nearly mistook you for the type to leave your guests alone to fend for themselves. Good morning. A new day. A new life, huh?
Hello. I heard the sound of footsteps from afar. And here you are. Morning. I've already organized my next stage of research objectives, but should you have other arrangements, I don't necessarily mind revising my plans.
It's you. Did something happen? Morning. If you encounter a difficult situation, don't be stubborn. Call my name. I will make it right.
It's been a while. I've grown quite a bit stronger. You ready for some sparring? Kidding. You're here because there's something you want to say, right? Good morning, comrade. If there's ever a battle that even you find a challenge, don't forget to call me. I'd appreciate the exercise.
Hey! I just knew you would be making an appearance here. Good morning. It would be great if I could see you every morning. Hey! I just knew you would be making an appearance. As you're the owner of this place, there is one matter on which I would like to inquire your opinion. From what I can see, not only is the environment here quite comfortable, but the security is also beyond reproach. It seems this would be a great place to raise pets. Just so you know, I've already greeted them, politely of course. I refrained from touching them or feeding them anything I had brought with me. Such actions require your permission first, no? Is it because I'm usually dramatic and flamboyant? That could have left you with a rather one-sided impression. If that's the case, I really ought to do a good bit of self-reflection. Anyway, I just want to find a place where they'll always enjoy care and being loved. To be perfectly honest with you, but if you really were Hey! I just knew you would be... Sure thing. Say, why don't you take a look at my hat? Do you see anything different about it? Ah, but that just means you need to look at it more carefully. Just come a bit closer. So, do you have the answer? Is it the pattern or the color? What a pity. Although, your conclusion is actually correct. I just played a little trick and stole something of yours. And after that, I also slipped a card into your bag. Now, can you guess what I stole from you? Oh, a most unexpected answer. I have to say, even my heart has begun to race too. What I actually stole, however, was your attention. Even though it's not nearly as valuable as your heart, it's still very important to us magicians nonetheless. As long as you understand and master this trick, and put some time into practicing movement, you too can become an outstanding magician. Okay, you can return my card. Hey! I just knew you would be... Oh, your home is breathtaking! Even a legendary magician like myself can confidently say I've never seen or heard of anything like it. But were I to say I've already gotten completely used to it, would you think I'm lying? I'm honored to have gained your trust. It's almost impossible for me to lie to your face. Maybe it's because I can't bear to see that hurt expression of yours. But back to the topic at hand. Since you care about me so much, surely you would also want me to extend my stay. In which case, I'll be looking forward to more of your hospitality.